Hey guys, this is Coach Bill. Hope everybody's having a great Monday so far. This is kind of a crazy day for me. I mean, I cannot believe I'm doing a second video. I don't normally do two videos in the same day, but this just came up today, so I wanted to get on here and just rattle on and talk about it a little bit. It won't take that much time. It'll be a short one. But anyway, guys. Today we found out here in California that our governor is basically going to shut us completely down again. What he said, and this is exactly what he said, is movement, which is crazy. I don't see. I just can't comprehend that. What he's saying is he's going to shut us down by locking us up again from us doing any movement. It means we can't leave the house or anything. And I just don't know if this is legal, or I don't think he can do that. But here, us in California, our poor businesses, we just can't take this lockdown any longer. We just need to let it play out and play its course. Now, those of you that follow me, you guys know that I talk a lot about the immune system, right? And it's not just me talking about the immune system. I don't think the public is really hearing this. But a lot of the doctors that are on the news stations talking about COVID-19, they're also talking a lot about the immune system. And the people that are having the biggest issues are the people that have underlying issues. Now, you guys have heard me talk about this before in the past. A lot of you don't realize that you have underlying issues, and you don't even know it. It could be a fatty liver. It could be something to do with your gut. But because of the Western diet, the Western processed diet, it's causing havoc on the immune system. So my take is that by the increase of this COVID-19, it's telling us that there's a lot of people that have underlying issues and they don't even know it, and that's why they're contracting COVID-19. They said today that they actually had a congressman in Senate or Congress that talked and gave percentages or breakdowns of people at certain ages who do contract COVID-19 that are actually recuperating, and the percentage is huge in most all ages. And now, of course, the elderly who have underlying diseases are the ones that are facing the biggest issues or dying, and they obviously need to be protected. But if you think about this, the increase of the COVID-19 these last couple of months, what about the increase in type 2 diabetes amongst the young and old? What about that? What about the increase of cancer in the young? What about that? What about this? What about the increase in acid reflux in the young? What's that telling you? Well, it's telling you that a lot of people have underlying diseases and they don't even know it, and and science has been telling this. Now, everybody talks about science. You know, science this, science that. Science says we need to wear a mask. Science, all this stuff they're talking about. But nobody's talking about how to prevent it or the root cause, which is, to me, is ridiculous. Your body is unbelievable. Your body was designed where your body was given mechanisms to protect itself from these diseases. But because of the Western eating lifestyle and because of the processed foods that are just unbelievably toxic to the body, the environmental toxins, and especially your water, you guys, how many times have I been talking about? Got to change the type of water you're drinking. Science is telling you this. They're telling you that the bottled water you're drinking, your tap water, is poison. You're slowly poisoning yourselves. Could that contribute to the increase of COVID-19? or type 2 diabetes in the young and old, or cancer in the young, or as absolutely. Why? Because we know that inflammation is the root cause of all diseases. That's nothing new. But most of you don't know that. And then you should, because you need to figure out how to protect your family's health. Don't listen to these doctors that have no education in nutrition. You need to take your health in your own hands. That's what you got to do. You got to do the research yourself and figure out, how do I protect my family from diseases like COVID-19. You guys, COVID-19 it's not going to end here. There's going to be other diseases popping up. And why is that? It's because our environment is so toxic. Most of people in the United States are toxic. Their bodies are very acidic. And one of the biggest contributors, and it's not new. I mean, you got to look at what the World Health Organization is saying about contaminated water. You got to look at what the news media has been saying about contaminated water, but yet you guys just aren't either getting it, or you're blowing it off, or you just don't know. But that's what some of us are here to do. We're here to show you the real science behind how to boost your immune system. Now, anybody that's in the health industry, maybe not, because if it was true, then why don't more people know about this? So let's just say some of us in the health industry know that antioxidant is the root to building a strong immune system. Antioxidants. Now, how do you consume antioxidants? Well, that's through your organic fruits and vegetables or water. Now, molecular hydrogen H2, which is a molecule that's in untreated or clean water, is the most powerful antioxidant on the planet. And what's crazy is this is the kind of water our ancestors drank. So this is nothing new. If you Google Lord France magic water and look at the holy water that they get out of that rock quarry, that's molecular hydrogen H2. You'll also notice that you'll see lines and lines of people carrying plastic bottles, which is not good, but they're carrying plastic bottles to get some of this water because of the healing factor. I mean, it's documented. And there's other countries that are actually have this water coming out of the ground naturally too. But not here in the United States. No, we're more focused on buying the so-called alkaline water at health food stores that they say is healthy for you, which is not. All you got to do is look at the YouTube video I posted on this. I'll post on this video showing what the scientists are saying. You're going to actually see actual testing of bottled water showing plastic particles in it. So take the time to watch those videos. But guys, here in the United States in 2007 is when when the research was coming out that molecular hydrogen H2 in water is the most powerful antioxidant on the planet. And so if you think about it, if an antioxidant is the root to building a good immune system, along with changing the foods you're eating and the time you're eating, and eat more grass-fed or pasture-raised grass-fed beef and chicken and eggs and organic foods, then do you think maybe your body has a better chance of fighting off the environmental toxins and give your immune system a chance to boost up to prevent diseases or viruses like COVID-19? Absolutely. That's what science is telling us. They've been telling us this for decades, but nobody's listening. And the doctors on the news, they're not bringing this up. Why is that? Because it makes sense. They're focused on vaccines. And if you research them, they have an interest in the vaccines. So it's a lost cause for us normal people or average people out there, because The vaccines isn't what's going to cure the issue. It's you changing your lifestyle. It's you boosting up your immune system and do it naturally with the natural nutrients and with water that we have on this planet. So what, I mean, it just blows me away that even a lot of the health professionals aren't getting on YouTube and talking about this. Guys, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of case studies proving of molecular hydrogen H2 is the most powerful antioxidant on there, and it actually is the only molecule that will destroy the hydroxyl radical, which is the most dangerous free radical that could be in your body. And what's really unique about this is molecular hydrogen H2 will actually convert a hydroxyl radical into water at the cellular level while it's killing it. Let's call it killing it. Okay? So that's why you need to really research or get some information on changing your family's water to water that is actually going to help boost your immune system. Now, think about this. How many of you are drinking 8 to 10 to 12 glasses of water a day? Probably not too many of you, but can you imagine this? 1 glass of molecular hydrogen H2 or hydrogen-rich water has more antioxidants than any amount of food that you can, or fruit that you can eat per day. Just 1 glass. If you're drinking the amount of water you're supposed to be drinking every day to hydrate yourself at the cellular level, then you're drinking a lot of antioxidants that's actually going to help boost the immune system up. Does that make sense? So, what are you waiting for? I mean, on my description section in this video, when I post it on YouTube, I'm also going to put it in my Weight Loss Made Easy Solution Facebook group page, so join it. I'll have in the description section the videos, the science videos, the researchers that are using a very strong microscope that are actually finding the particles. Now, some of these plastic particles can even be seen by the eye closely. That's what blows me away. I'm also posting the videos of the news media reporting this. So it's not coming from me, but I'm giving it to you to pass on to you, your friends, your family, and whoever, because you need to know this. That's my take on COVID-19. The reason why it's spreading so bad is because the United States is so sick. Did you know that in Japan, they've been drinking molecular hydrogen H2 for over 5 decades? The hospitals, the health clinics, the child care centers, they've been using this water for over 5 decades. But yet over here, it only came in 2007. It makes sense to me because we're always the last to hear of a breakthrough. This is not a breakthrough, though. This has been around for the beginning of Earth, but we've obviously ruined it. So, guys, really listen to what I had to say here, and it makes a lot of sense. And watch those videos. You can go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it. Find this one, hit the description section, watch those videos. They're not that long. And I guarantee you, when you see them, you're going to sit back and say, oh my gosh. But for us, a lot of us, this is not a surprise. Okay, guys? Also, you could message me at drinknatureswater@gmail.com, and I can give you more information about the device that Japan is using to make hydrogen-rich water. These devices are designed to last a lifetime. My family and I have been drinking this water for over 11 years. This water not only has humongous amount of antioxidant to build up the immune system, but there's lots and lots of science of showing that molecular hydrogen H2 is therapeutic to most all diseases. These are real science research abstracts. This is not me. I'm not blogging this. I've just been learning about it for the last 11 years, and I'm just trying to, since nobody else is telling anybody, I don't know of any health gurus or health coaches or wellness coaches on YouTube that brings up hydrogen-rich water or molecular hydrogen H2 water, because that's the essence of life, and it should be the platform of every health coach. Every health coach, molecular hydrogen H2 or hydrogen-rich water should be their platform. That should be the first thing that they change, because the body needs to be hydrated, and most Americans are dehydrated, especially in the seniors. The seniors are not drinking near enough water, and if they are drinking water, they're drinking water that's contaminated according to those scientific videos that I'm going to be posting on YouTube here. Okay, guys? So, guys, just a bit of information, and like I said, we're known as one of the sickest countries in the world, so it kind of makes sense that so many people are getting COVID-19, and why it's increasing, because the environmental toxins and the foods and the toxic waters we're drinking, they're getting worse year after year after year. I mean, research is finding fish are changing sexes in some of our streams. Why? Because our streams are so contaminated with high levels of estrogen. The news media is reporting this. I got videos of that also. So there's plenty of information about it. You just need to understand it, and you need to do something about it before you or before someone in your family contracts a major disease. Okay, guys? So there you go. Guys, have a great day, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.